So, Saturday of Rally Finland then. Stage 11, 18.94 kilometres. Lube will be restarting today, so he'll be opening the road. I've already got him through. Latvala next then. So 8 stages today, 2 loops of 4. Elfyn Evans currently leads Thierry Neuville by 6.9 seconds, followed by Katsuta in 3rd place, a further 9.5 seconds back. So Latvala goes 7.8 seconds quicker than the time set by Lube. Suninen will be the next car through. He's in 4th place, currently 12.4 seconds off Takamoto Katsuta. He goes 13 seconds faster, extending on Jari-Matti Latvala. So he's only 12.4 seconds off the podium then. If he can match Katsuta's pace and stay with him, remains to be seen. We'll have Katsuta across the line next. So Suninen at the first split loses 0.5 of a second to Takamoto Katsuta then. So nothing too dramatic there. We're going to have Thierry Neuville across the line next, who's taking time out of Elfyn Evans in the closing stages yesterday. Took 3 stage wins to close the day out. And he extends on Takamoto Katsuta by 5 seconds then. So the final car across the line, Elfyn Evans, the rally leader, what can he do? Because he was hemorrhaging time yesterday. He does extend then on Thierry Neuville by 3.5 seconds. So he'll definitely be happy with that. He's currently the stage leader at the moment as well, across the first split. Lube at stage end saying, "It was very tricky to start after what happened yesterday. I was very cautious to find the grip, but it was very demanding. The grip was very low in some parts." So we've got Latvala through then. The next car will be Timo Suninen. So at that first split then, for the battle for 3rd, he's currently 12.4 seconds off. He lost 0.5 of a second to Takamoto Katsuta. Latvala at stage end saying, "I was a bit worried, I was a little bit afraid going into the stage about how it's going to be, but the grip level was constant. It wasn't as bad as I thought." So Suninen continues to take time out of Latvala to build that gap. What can Katsuta do though? They were neck and neck at the first split. Suninen said, "It's not going to be easy, I have to be honest. I tried to be pushing and tried to avoid the mistakes, but the conditions are quite tricky now and the grip level is changing a lot. I'll try to push and take time back." So Suninen takes 0.8 of a second out of Takamoto Katsuta then. He was 0.5 down at the opening split, but he's clawed that back to take 0.8 out. And the gap between them isn't that big to start with. So Katsuta said, "In this one I had to be quite careful because in the beginning already I had to change the pace notes a bit. I was missing some pace note information and I had to ask Aaron what was coming. I was a bit confused." So Neuville next. So Neuville, bearing in mind this is quite a long stage, but he's taken 8.4 seconds. Has extended by 8.4 seconds on Takamoto Katsuta, so that's a very healthy margin. Neuville said, "It's not a surprise, I was fighting with the grip. As soon as I tried a little bit more, I lost the car. I couldn't stay in the line and I did what I could." So this is the main battle then, the battle for P1. So Elfyn Evans extends by 4.6 seconds. He'll definitely be happy with that. Pushes Neuville back to a safer distance than what he was heading into overnight. Evans said, "Everything's working quite well with the car, but with the passage of cars, I think certain corners are getting quite slippery with all the mud being dragged out." So we reach stage end then for the first stage on Saturday. Elfyn Evans takes the stage win, followed by Thierry Neuville and Timo Suninen. What does that do for the overall standings then? So heading into the stage, Elfyn Evans was 6.9 seconds ahead of Thierry Neuville. That's now gone up to 11.5 seconds. So Evans responding to that late charge by Neuville yesterday afternoon. Both drivers have been gifted a lifeline with the retirement of Rovanperä. Suninen in there as well. Currently only... Well, he was 12.4 seconds off heading into it. He's now brought that down to 11.6, so taking 0.8 of a second off Katsuta. He was 0.5 slower at the first split, but he managed to claw it back in that battle for third place. Up next then, 20.19 kilometres, so another long stage. It'll be interesting to see how Neuville and Katsuta in particular respond to losing time to their rivals